Day 8, savory sauces. So many times I tell people, man, you got to go plant-based. It's the only way your body's going to heal. And they say, well, I don't like salads. I know. The savory, the sweet, the sauces. I mean, when you start down in some hummus, okay, and you put that with a little bit of cilantro and a little bit of cucumbers, wrap it in, say a cassava tortilla, that's a good meal. Let's make a salsa. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn a tomatillo, onion, garlic, avocado, lemon, and a jalapeno. I don't have the jalapeno here because it's blanching, and cilantro. So what you do, you peel the tomatillo, cut the top off, and then you blanch it. Blanching it is just getting it to boil for just a couple of minutes. And this breaks down some of the nutrients or some of the proteins, so it's going to be a little bit easier to handle. And all of this goes in a blender. So we take the blanched tomatillo out, going to take off any excess skin, and this baby, yeah, that's a little hot, goes right in the blender. Take the blanched jalapeno off, cut just the end off, that baby goes in there. Avocado. And I'll give you an advice. Don't hold it and hit it. Yeah, the worst nightmare, I actually had a patient that cut their fingers like that, and since they told me about that, and this is about 10 years ago, I've still been scared about cutting that. So then, avocado goes in. And I don't need to say organic, but it's all organic. And if you can't get fresh organic, get frozen. Okay, frozen organic will last. So if you're living in an area of the planet that doesn't have organic foods, get frozen. We're going to do half an onion. I'm just going to chop it up so it blends up kind of nicely. We're going to do a couple of cloves of garlic. So when you see us using garlic, think of this. The tomatillos and the jalapenos have spices in there, capsaicin, which actually vasodilate. So this is going to open up your blood vessels. The garlic is antimicrobial. In fact, the Roman soldiers, some of the most disciplined men the world has ever seen, would riot if they didn't get their daily ration of garlic. My mom once broke up with a guy. There are probably other reasons, but she actually said, and you know, he didn't like garlic. I'm thinking, good enough for me. That would have been a deal breaker in my relationships. Then, a trick with limes is break up the matrix first. So roll it around, squish it, cut this baby in half, and then, if you're really fancy, you have one of these guys. Little lime, talk about vitamin C. The cilantro absolutely cleanses your body. I mean, the amazing stuff is when you're cooking with real food, you get the real nutrients. Now, a little black pepper, which is going to help digestion. Also, it tastes really good. Then some Celtic sea salt. Make sure your salt, dark brown or gray in color, or pink, so it has a good amount of minerals in it. Now the cilantro, you're going to see, I'm using the stems and everything. Now we get cilantro, we'll wash it in fresh filtered water, drain it, because I mean this came right out of the farmer's market. Now, you know, you hear things like raw, vegan, organic, and you think, okay, cardboard. right? You think, how good could it possibly be? Oh man, if you could smell this, I mean the sweet, that clean cilantro smell, and then you get the lemon that just permeates it. I mean, look at this. Think of what this would taste good on. I know, everything. You could put this in some of our favorite dips. Instead of using tortilla chips, try zucchini strips, try carrot strips, try cauliflower, broccoli, try little thin strips of cucumber. There's so many variety of things that you could use this. Put it on one of those tortillas. Use it as guacamole, even though it's got so many spices. It's absolutely fantastic. It'll only stay fresh for about 3 days, but it's absolutely incredible. And, endive. Okay, this is the coolest thing ever. Talk about the ultimate vehicle for this. If you haven't discovered endive lettuce yet, for a vehicle for the avocado and salsas. Oh my gosh. You got to try this. I know, you can't, but you will. Get a blender, get out there. Spicy, delicious, amazing. Chill it before you take it, and you're just going to love it. It's absolutely delicious. Oh, and don't forget, remember when I showed you how to make the coconut milk? That leftover is full of coconut oil. You could use it as sunscreen. You could use it to cook with. You could use it to bake. You could use it to make the desserts. Amazing. I was the youngest of 4 kids and a single mom. So waste drives me crazy. So utilizing everything and making it all yourself from scratch, it doesn't take that long, and it's worth the effort. Your family is going to appreciate it. This does taste good hot because the tomatillos were still steaming, but put it in the fridge for a little bit, and you're going to wow your friends, neighbors, and family. Enjoy.